Hey everyone! So today we'll be using some scrap clay to make this fun little tentacle. And you can use any scrap Palmer clay that you have lying around. I'll be using this little ball of yellow clay. It's from Sculpey. It's very dirty and it's left over from making some zombie Tweety birds during Halloween. Take your ball and start rolling it out into a snake about 2 or 3 inches long. Because we're making an octopus leg, you want to make sure that one edge is rolled out thinner than the other edge. Just keep pressing and rolling until you get the shape and length that you want. Once ready, curl the tentacle into a fun, twisted shape. Now you can use the same color or grab some other scrap clay that you have and just roll out a bunch of little tiny little balls for the tentacle suction cups and just continue to place these on all the way down to the tip. And you'll want to make them smaller the further down you go. You don't have to add the suction cups all to the face or the front of the clay. You can add them down the side, the back, anywhere you like. This will give it a more realistic feel and look. Once you finish adding all your suction cups, go ahead and get your clay dotting tool. If you don't have one of these, a toothpick will work fine. Then you're just going to press into each suction cup and make a little hole so that it looks like a suction cup. Make sure that you warm your clay up in your hands properly prior to putting the suction cups on the clay. Otherwise, you're going to get little cracks in these little suction cups like you see in my video. Here, I saw the little cracks, and I took the little tool and decided to go and try and fix those. You can do this too if this happens. It's really easy. Don't forget to add an eye pin into your tentacle before you bake it. It's so much more easier than trying to do it afterwards. Now we need to bake your masterpiece in order to get it nice and hard. Follow the baking instructions on the original package. This will prevent underbaking or overbaking and keep your item from burning. Let your item cool completely before handling it. I think that the dirt and the yellow clay may have added character to this tentacle. Character or not, I think it needs a little bit more. I went ahead and added some black acrylic paint to the tentacle just around the suction cups, and all I'm taking is a little wipey and wiping away the excess paint. This should leave a dirty, shadowy type effect around the tentacles to give it a more interesting look. Try to work quickly to get off all the excess paint before the paint dries. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a glossy glaze. I'm using Studio by Sculpey's Glossy Glaze. Use a paintbrush and distribute the glaze evenly all over the tentacle. Try to make sure that you have thin coats. If you leave it thick in places, it might build up and look white in the end. But make sure you get it everywhere. And don't forget to wash your brush when you're done with this. This usually takes about 20 to 30 minutes to dry. Once it's all dry, add a jump ring to the eye pin that you put in earlier, and then you're ready for your necklace. Go ahead and add your necklace to the jump ring that you just added, and you're ready to wear your lovely tentacle that you just made. You can choose to leave the tentacle as is. It's very, very pretty and I like it, but I wanted to add a little extra. So I went ahead and took my Scribbles puff paint and added a bit to the end and made it look kind of like the tentacle was a little bit bloody. I tried dripping it down to see if it would dry like that. It worked out pretty good and I liked it, but when it dried, I don't think I liked the red so much, so I went ahead and tried green. Green, I think, gives it a kind of toxic look. You can do this too. It's very fun and gives it a little bit more of an edge, but you do not have to do this. This is just something additional if you want to. That green goes perfect with the yellow and purple. I love the look of the toxic octopus leg, but you may not, and that's perfectly fine. Make your creation your own. I had a blast making this tentacle leg and making the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed making it. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And if you make your own creation, I'd love to see it. You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye!